Look at these things.
That's a Queen Studios Thanos full-scale bust. Yeah.
Oh, it's like squishy. It feels like it would be real.
Mm-hmm. It's medical grade silicone. The eyes and all are like prosthetic.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so crazy.
It's creepy, isn't it?
Good morning, everyone. Once again, coming at you today from Blackwater Joe's in the panhandle of Florida. If you caught the last episode, this was a very last-minute decision finding this place, and it is really cool. All those shots this morning of all the different ponds that are around here. Here's another pond, actually. Other than this guy, Ben, who is a part owner, who actually came out and let me back in here, I am the only one here. I haven't really seen anyone else. So this place is here for canoe trips down the Blackwater River, which is right next to us. Right now I'm just cruising on a one-wheel through their property here and just checking out what they have to offer. But then from here, I think I'm actually gonna go check out the boondocking spot that I was talking about in the last video, and then we'll hopefully be able to check out the river over there as well. I have no idea where I'm even going right now. So I slept pretty well last night, and I am very glad that I actually did end up coming here because the storm that passed through was pretty gnarly. It was dumping rain for a little while, but the lightning and thunder was unreal. It was legit like shaking the van for most of the night. It was that type of lightning and thunder where you see the lightning, you hear that initial crack, which is really loud, and then it just booms for the next like 15 seconds, and it legit sounded like there were like mini mortars going off outside the van, and I could feel everything shaking. Other than the storm though, had a good dinner, was able to take a shower and get a little bit of editing done. And of course the most important thing was the air conditioning because it is warm down here. I just came up on what might be part of the Black River. I guess this is where they put in the water and actually start their canoeing trips. I believe there's like 2 or 3 rivers that run around this property, and of course a creek that we had to cross to get in, and I'm gonna show you guys that once I get in the van and head out for the day. We are what seems to be like a mile or 2 miles into this like swampy forest area, no service at all, and it's pretty damn cool. I believe this is actually the first time that I'm seeing a Blackwater river in person. Most rivers that are closer to the equator happen to be rivers like this, and they're classified by the type of water that's in them. I guess the acidity is high, and the bottoms of the rivers, which you can probably see here, are all sand. The water's cool, that's for sure. It almost looks like tea or like diluted coffee. It doesn't smell funny though. I don't know the true reasons for the river being this color, but it has something to do with like the plants that grow around here and the soil. If you want to know the real reasoning behind that stuff, I'll leave you guys a link or two in the description down below if you're interested in finding out some more. Alright my dudes, time to get our yee-yee on. Yeah buddy. Alright, well, I'm off the leveling blocks. I got everything packed up and I'm ready to hit the road. I just realized right now that it is Monday morning, the 13th. It is 9:15 in the morning, and I didn't post a video. Now I know what some of you are saying, why don't you just schedule the videos? And the reason I don't do that is because I have them unlisted for Patreon people to watch beforehand. So people on Patreon know what I'm doing in like real time. When you do that, I can't schedule them. So I gotta get myself out of here, wherever I'm at. I need to find reception, that way I can post today's video. I also need to fuel up, and I could use an energy drink as well. So let's head back to civilization, and ooh, we get to cross this creek. By the way, I just talked to someone else who works here. Her name was Nicole. Both Ben and Nicole were super kind, and if you guys are ever in this area and you want like a low-key, sort of off-grid-ish place to check out, Blackwater Joe's, man. This was a really cool experience. It may not seem like a whole lot, but I like being secluded and away from people while still having amenities like water and electric.
It's the money. Money.
So I made it to reception, got today's video posted. I had an influx of emails and all sorts of stuff that I had to respond to. So I've been sitting here at this gas station for a little bit. Got energy drinks, keep me fueled up and ready for whatever is to come. Now, as much as I would like to stay at the chain of beaches that I was around yesterday, I think I'm gonna keep on moving. That whole area of Florida that I was in was very populated, and it was more of a city than I was actually thinking it was going to be. So now I'm gonna head south down through Pensacola, and I'm gonna make my way over back into Alabama, actually. The Gulf State Park, or Gulf Shores, is only an hour away from me, so I think I'm gonna head there for the day, and as long as it's nice, I'll probably hang out there until early afternoon. 46 miles, and we're off.
It's the money.
Well, we've made it to the Gulf Shores. We're at the Gulf Shores State Park, just across the Florida border into Alabama. So this is gonna be the first time I've ever been on a beach in Alabama. Now, I know all of the beach B-roll and everything is probably getting played out by now. You guys are probably tired of seeing that. So I'm just gonna leave my camera here for today. I'm gonna go just relax and enjoy the beach for a little bit. And then around lunchtime, I'll come back to the van and we'll figure out where we're going next. There's a good chance that I'll probably do what I did yesterday and head away from the shores up somewhere to maybe Boondock, or maybe even find a spot similar to Blackwater Joe's, hopefully. I don't know if any of those places exist. And then wherever we end up, I'll just make a plan from there. So talk to you guys in a second. Lunchtime once again. Today we got a Santa Fe chicken salad. It's looking pretty good. So I spent all morning and early afternoon on the beach figuring out what the best plan for tonight was gonna be. And I decided, since Mississippi is the next stop on my list, I'm actually gonna stick along the coastline for tonight. So I'm gonna follow the Gulf. Well, actually, I have to go up and around through Mobile, Alabama. And then I'm gonna head back down, hit the Gulf Coast, and keep heading west. I'm going to end up in a place called Gulfport, Mississippi in a little while. And once I get there, I rented a spot at a RV resort. And I've never been to an RV resort before, but it looks like there's a bunch of like Class A motorhomes. Sort of like this one, right out there, like that guy. And it should be pretty sweet. It's about a 2-hour drive from here because I have to go up around through Mobile, but that should still put me into Mississippi pretty dang early today. I can post up and maybe there'll be some like cool restaurants or bars around there. Everything around here is like hit or miss, whether it's open or closed still. But that's all right. We're just gonna keep on rolling on. Well, we're at our destination, and let me tell you, this place is pretty bougie, especially when you compare it to like anywhere else that I've kept the van. We got a huge concrete pad here, which is really made for Class A's and like massive towable things like that. And those guys right there. And then we got the little sat van. It's kind of funny to be surrounded by massive RVs like that and then have this in the middle. Now, on my way in here, I actually had a friend reach out to me, and she was like, hey, you're gonna be in Mississippi and you didn't tell me? So I had no idea, but a friend of mine lives legit like 15 minutes down the street. I could have just parked at her place instead of renting this for the night. But it is nice that I got a pool here, I got electricity, water, I can dump all my gray water and everything. We got all the amenities here again, so it should be pretty nice. That being said though, I'm gonna get out of all of my beach wear and I'm gonna go grab dinner with my friend and her husband. And then after that, before I start working, maybe we will check out the surrounding areas of Gulfport, Mississippi. What is up, my friends? It is a new day now. It's about 10:30 in the morning, Tuesday, July 14th, and after dinner last night, I came back and I fell asleep immediately. Didn't work at all. So I woke up this morning at about 8 a.m., sat here and worked. They have Wi-Fi here, which is super sick. I got everything cleaned up in the van, fresh water, dumped all of my tanks. Today so far has been a pretty productive day. Still have like 2 more videos to finish, but we'll cross that off the list once there isn't anything to explore. Right now, there's a lot of stuff to explore and a lot of things to do. So my friend and her husband who live here, they actually have a jewelry store which is just about 10 minutes down the road from here, and I'm gonna go check it out. Not really into jewelry. This is like the only real watch that I wear anymore, and I rarely even wear this. But we rolled past this jewelry store after dinner last night and it was huge, and I'm excited to see what's inside of it. We're gonna try on some fancy watches and just see what they have to offer. It should be a good time. Now before that happens, I need to sort of straighten this place up a little bit. The AC has been blasting all night because it is warm down here in Mississippi. So let me get all of this stuff packed up and we will head over to the jewelry store. Is Tyler here? This is my friend Tyler. This is his store. Guess how much his watch is?
It's free today.
Oh, it's free.
It's free.
Let's walk out with a $5,000 watch on my wrist. This is way in free. All sorts of like jeweled Damascus. Oh, there's actually jewels on the knobs themselves. So this is what Tyler actually does. What's your like title?
So it's CAD designer,
So you're a CAD designer for the jewelry store, basically. So you just start with the ring size and you legit just 3D render like you would anything.
Exactly.
All right, I had to take a break there. I couldn't show you guys the inner workings of Tyler's jewelry store, but it's like Fort Knox in there. And an apartment all in one. It's cool. Check out this pool. I think we're gonna spend the rest of the day right here. Cheers, dude. Hey, this is my friend Steph back here.
Hi.
She's the one who I didn't really realize lived here the whole time, so that's why we're here in Mississippi all day today.
You're welcome.
How long have you guys been married?
Almost 5 years.
5 years.
In September. I've known Talon as long as I've known Tyler.
We met on the same day.
Same day. January 19, 2011.
Weird that you
Married this guy, friends with this guy. And there's my baby. Hi, baby.
She's woke up.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not ready for this yet. All right, this is Craig.
What's happening?
Show us your room that you got here. Dude, it looks like you could photograph this from every angle and it just looks impressive.
Right.
You have the pool that we were just swimming in all day, and you have a YouTube channel too.
Yes, half-ass reviews. I do mainly Marvel statue reviews and Sideshow XM and some customs. But built the cabinets. You actually haven't seen this, but custom built the cabinets. So the entire door is basically in thirds.
Dude, that's so cool. Look at these things.
That's a Queen Studios Thanos full scale bust.
And you review these basically.
Yes, I do a little comedy skit at the start. It's a silicone, so everything.
So it's
moves.
like,
yeah.
oh, it's like
So-
squish. It feels like it would be real.
It's medical grade silicone. that has another like prosthetic.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so crazy.
Creepy, isn't it?
What's your favorite one out of all of them?
The total one I just received has been this custom built Silver Surfer here.
So you're the only one with this one?
No, there were 55 made, I believe it is.
Okay. And then what is it? What is this comic book? This is a newer one, right?
What the artist based the sculpt off of. So if you can see it's a mimic of the
Okay, yeah.
comic art there.
What's your most
Punch.
rare sculpture? I guess it would be that if it's
Probably
custom.
that
Yeah.
there, yeah.
This is the newest though?
Yeah, it just came in. I just unboxed it, but I haven't reviewed it yet. That'll come out this weekend. This is called XM Studios Hulk Transformation. It has a banner in the front. It's mimicking the first Hulk comic, which showed Banner and then the Hulk behind him.
Like, this looks like a full-blown Marvel movie set here. Like, you could just take B-roll through here and it would just look like you're watching the Avengers.
So I built everything in there except for the figures.
So you put the figures in place and then built this whole like movie set around them.
Correct. This is all, which you can actually see right here. This is what this looked like to start with, is this pink foam.
So this is in progress. You're building this one?
Right.
Iron Man 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Very first piece that I built out of any of it. So the glass, broken glasses, plexiglass, the little shell casings you can get.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
The detail is
Yeah.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
like the size of a grain of rice.
Right. So this is actually all one piece, and I scored the middle of it so that it looks like mortar on the back of the brick there. Then multi-layers of paint. You know, it's not just slap brown on it. You got to start dark, layer in, you know, your various colors to make it look.
Right. This is all Hot Toys stuff too?
Yes. That's the indoor set. Paying the sound of Scene Out of Return. That's the infamous I Am Your Father.
And it's not Luke, I am your father. Right?
Right?
No, I am your father.
Right. You're good. You're good.
I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan, but I know that stuff. Well, I don't know how many of you guys are into Marvel movies and stuff like this, but you can check out his channel right up there. Go subscribe, leave him likes, tell him that I sent you, because I watched some of his videos and you do a skit at every video.
Yes.
So it's super well produced. Like, you only have what, 25 videos maybe?
Yeah, 26. I think I just did.
And it's super well produced, so you guys should definitely go check it out. All right, my dudes, it is another day, third day in Mississippi, and that is where this one is going to end. I really bounced all over the place for this video, and it turned out really good. Oh, what is that?
Fizz sticks.
Fizz sticks.
Yeah.
I gotta try 'em.
Energy
drinks.
Yep. So you can make it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I was just saying that we had dinner at your parent-in-law's. Steak was good. Tell them I said thank you. And we checked out their engraving shop. You guys may have seen I did like tumblers and stuff in the past. That was from her husband Tyler. So thanks.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you letting me
welcome.
stay here.
Yeah, you're welcome. See you soon.
So yeah, huge thanks to the Pav family for basically taking me in while I was here. I wasn't super stoked on Mississippi because there's not a whole lot here, but down by the Gulf Shore, I mean, this place is really nice, and if I ever come back, I am 100% visiting you guys again because it was a great time. So right about now, I'm going to have a relatively boring day. It's gonna be a long driving day. I'm heading west into Louisiana, and originally I was planning on stopping through New Orleans. However, most of that stuff is closed right now, and doing it by myself, just like passing through for a day, to me, it's really not worth it. So instead, I'm going to end up flying back to New Orleans in the future with some friends or with Ashley, whoever, and I will do all of that stuff at a later date. So for now, I'm heading up to, where am I headed? Vienna, Louisiana, just a small town, like almost up towards the Arkansas border. I'm gonna check out a campground up there. I'm gonna use this time again to work like I planned on doing here, which didn't work out too well. And maybe you guys will see all of that stuff in the next video. So that's all for today. If you are new to the channel, consider clicking subscribe. Make new videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and comments on all the recent videos. I really do appreciate the support. So, thanks. I'll talk to you in the next one.